Hello guys, this
Hello.
is Red Fox.
Yeah, this is Fireboy.
And in this video we will react on Goji
Yeah.
Sen's video titled Who Was the Bloodiest Jurassic Park Villain?
On 3, 2, 1, we have to go, okay? 3, 2, 1, start.
The Jurassic franchise does not fail in showcasing villainous characters. But today, we aren't going to talk about humans. We are going to talk about dinosaurs. The bad dinosaurs. In this episode, we will evaluate the 5 big bad theropods featured in the Jurassic franchise, taking into account several villainous attributes that will grant one of these killers the title of Ultimate Villain. To see more content featuring your favorite dinosaurs, bloodthirsty monsters, and more carnage, hit that red subscribe button, like this video, and hold on tight as we rank the atrocities of the Big 5 Jurassic World villains.
I think
The dinosaurs that will make up this list will be the 5 big theropods that were portrayed as villains in some of the Jurassic films. While it is true that there were other species of dinosaur that displayed malevolent behavior towards the main characters, we are going to omit these smaller creatures simply because they don't fit the description of the big bad that we are presenting in this episode. To be counted on this list, the creatures had to be portrayed or advertised as the bad dinos in their corresponding films. We are also omitting the Rexes in this series due to their...
the Cretaceous Spino really did it for me.
Who do you think will win this? As bloodthirsty, not a villainous, but bloodthirsty.
I don't know. I think the Indoraptor would win.
I say Scorpius maybe. Is the Scorpius there?
Yes, it was in the intro.
Okay, so the Scorpius should
I
be.
think Indoraptors and Scorpions have the highest chances of winning.
I say Scorpius.
I'd say Spino.
Okay, wait.
I mean, you saw how brutally he killed that T-Rex. He also brutally killed all those humans. But if I were to rank him, I would rank him second place in this.
I would rank him 4th. I mean, whatever happens, the Spino's more bloodthirsty than the Giga. The Giga is a normal dinosaur. It's not an evil bloodthirsty one. This is normal dinosaur.
Peaceful.
Yeah. Wait, can we go on the same frame? Go to second number 110. 110. Minute 110.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
protagonistic
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
role in all of their appearances, and the fact that they were just acting like the predators they naturally are. Also, keep in mind that the rankings that will be revealed at the end of the video will be based on several...
Yes.
Do you think who would win? The Jurassic World where the Indominus is featured, T-Rex, or the Camp Cretaceous Spino?
This I'd say would be the camp fam.
Yeah. Okay. Which frame are you on?
What?
Which frame are you on?
I am on frame 120.
Same. 3, 2, 1.
criteria that make them the worst villain, not based solely on compatibility. These attributes are design, relentlessness, shrewdness, cruelty, and their backstory. Let's begin with our first dinosaur, the Spinosaurus. This dinosaur appeared in Jurassic Park 3, giving us a ton of stuff to talk about.
Wait, pause.
What?
Okay, go. When you click pause, there's who was the bloodthirstiest? There's an arrow mark. Click it. Wait, wrong place. Go to it. It says you're in. Wait, which frame are you? I want to get the perfect frame.
141.
I'm in 140. Let me see, 141, right?
Yeah.
Let's begin with its design.
Okay. Let's try to
First
get.
dinosaur, the Spinosaurus. This dinosaur appeared in Jurassic Park 3, giving us a ton of stuff to talk about. Let's begin with its design.
Okay.
3. Wait.
Note that this attribute is important because it tells us how intimidating...
Unpause. Sorry.
I'm in 144, okay?
I'm in 147, okay? This is so hard. I'm in
I'll
147.
do 144.
This is so hard.
I know.
Ready, steady, go.
Is important because it tells us how intimidating this villain looks and how well it functions as an animal. This Spinosaurus was obviously not the paleo-accurate one that we are now acquainted with. In this Spino's case, this turned out to be a good thing because this posture allows it to be a lot more dangerous than its real-life counterpart, especially when it comes to its height, being able to reach elevated objects, and a crucial height advantage against other predators. Not to mention that this Spino design is amongst the most favorites in the Jurassic fan base. But what about its relentlessness?
Okay.
Which frame are you on?
215.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
What?
When are we unposting? Why have you posted this?
Okay. So, which terrain do you think the Spino fits better?
I'd seen the river terrain, the river valleys.
I think it would be somewhere on the shore.
I don't think it'll do well in the sea. I'd say the rivers.
I'd say the shore. You know, in the beach when you play with people in the sand, right? In the shore,
Yeah.
something like that. Like where the river and the land meet. I think that's where he would do good.
River or
Because
sea?
if he's about to lose, he can retreat into the river, and if the opponent follows him into the river, it's just immediate death. Because we know how good the Spino is in rivers.
Do you mean river or
Or
sea?
water.
River or sea?
Water.
Okay. You're in 215, right?
Yeah, 215.
3.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. This word basically means how persistent you are on attaining your objectives, or in a villain's case, how persistent you are on inflicting evil. The Spino? Very much so. Once nicked by this plane's propeller, this guy immediately went from being a predator doing predator things to a vengeful monster who constantly followed this group of humans around the island seeking revenge. This takes us to its intelligence. How did this Spino know to follow these particular people? Well, remember how this guy finally found the plane that nicked it earlier? Inside of this strange flying apparatus were these things. People. Spino now understood that these organisms housed inside this craft were the intelligent beings responsible for this incident. This sort of cognition that allowed Spino to piece this together grants this creature a good rank in intelligence. This goes on as to being able to figure out a good strategy to defeat Rexes, determine the weakness of artificial barriers, etc. But how cruel was this thing? In this episode, we look at cruelty as how far out of your way will you go to inflict the highest level of pain and fear on a victim. The Spino is equipped with somewhat straighter teeth than a T-Rex, but built to be able to grip onto prey to allow its neck maneuvers to do its bidding. And these big claws on its hands? We've seen these claws in action on humans only twice, with a horrendous end to its victims, but nothing that...
Which frame?
333. 333.
Okay.
So, who do you think would win in a fight? Camp Cretaceous Spino or Camp Cretaceous Indom?
I'd say the Indom.
I think the Spino would win because... No, I think it would be a draw. You know why?
Why?
We didn't get to see the Indom for a long time actually. So, it's only based on what we actually saw. We don't have any confirmed feats of the Indom from Camp Cretaceous. Right?
Yeah.
We don't have any confirmed feats, but for Spino we have confirmed feats. So unless the Indom from Camp Cretaceous is the exact same Indom from Jurassic World, then I think the Spino can win.
Who do you think will win, Scorpius or the Spino? I think Scorpius.
What?
Scorpius or Spino? Scorpius would win.
Scorpius might be able to win by... Scorpius can win if he because of his speed and agility, but if
Remember the
Spino
poison.
manages to get one good
Poison.
hit, it's over.
The poison that can... So probably either be a draw or Scorpius. It can't be Spino victory. Never. That's impossible.
Yeah.
Ready, steady, unpause.
Twice with a
2, 1.
horrendous end to its victims, but nothing that makes us believe that Spino took its time to inflict elongated pain or suffering. It just ate them. We don't know much about the Spino's backstory other than it being illegally created in Isla Sorna and facing some mistreatment by humans, which makes this dinosaur's backstory a real mystery. But one thing that we do know is that this creature is known to be a T-Rex killer. That's right, it's mentioned that the Spino would actively look out for T-Rex pee and then use this scent to locate and kill any unsuspecting T-Rex. Being a dinosaur that actively looks out to kill the icon of this franchise will most definitely place the Spino in a decent position in this ranking. But
Which frame?
Which frame are you on?
413. 413.
I'm 412. It's basically the same thing.
Oh.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Camp Cretaceous Spino or Jurassic Park Spino?
What?
Jurassic Park Spinosaurus or Camp Cretaceous Spinosaurus?
Camp.
I think Jurassic Park Spino because Jurassic Park Spino arguably has more experience and battle IQ.
They're the same Spino.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
The
are.
main difference is that the Jurassic Park one has little bit more experience because as we saw, the Camp Cretaceous Spino was just in the desert and there are not much dinosaurs that Spino can fight.
Another thing, oh my god. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I did hear that the spine, I don't know whether it's a true one, but I heard that the Spinosaur was killed after the scene, after movie, when the raptors and Spinosaurs in the Jurassic Park 3 came and killed him. I don't know.
Yeah, well, as we saw, one T-Rex was enough to kill raptors, and since the Spino was stronger than the T-Rex, I don't think the Spino died.
I don't know. It's just a rumor.
It's a rumor that could be true or false.
Yeah. Okay. Frame 13.
Frame 12.
Ready, steady, and pause.
let's discuss a
2, 1.
dinosaur that was literally engineered for chaos. Number 2, the Indominus Rex.
Yeah.
Up next, we will discuss the most unique big theropod in this entire franchise. Unique in that it was literally designed by a whole unit of engineers and scientists to be a dinosaur that inflicts fear and terror on tourists. Except it went on to inflict this on a much larger demographic. The Indominus Rex's white color, raptor-like build, and the fact that it was just massive made it a much more interesting dinosaur. This animal had a build that was unlike any other super theropod in existence. Consequently, the audience would get excited every time the Indominus would appear on camera. In terms of relentlessness, we need to pay attention to these dinosaurs'
Pause.
Okay, I'm on frame 5.
I'm on frame 455.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm on frame 5. Who do you think would win? Giga from Jurassic World Dominion or Indom from Jurassic World?
objective.
What?
Who would win? Indom or Giga?
The Indominus for sure.
Yeah, but
I'd say the Indominus or the Scorpius would win the whole round. Everything. In all the villains.
yeah, well, then who was smarter, Indoraptor or Indom?
Indoraptor or Indom? I'd say Indom.
What?
Indom. I'd say Indom.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, unpause.
which was to escape and then proceeded to just kill. Remember that this dinosaur lived inside this enclosure for its entire life, and it knew there was stuff out there. As a result, this animal spent its last day on Earth roaming an island with a ton of new things it had never seen before, running into many types of creatures and determining that the best way to engage with them was to kill them. This speaks to 2 additional villainous attributes: intelligence and cruelty. Both can go hand in hand because in order to find some sort of pleasure in killing, you need to have the cognitive functions that enable such brutality. The Indominus was the perfect example. It killed for sport and was seen killing humans in pretty brutal fashions, yanking legs off its live victims, snapping them in 2, manhandling a few of them, crushing them, etc. We could make an entire video on how smart this thing was, but something we should really point out is the fact that it was the only dinosaur in this franchise that could effectively communicate with and command raptors. That's right, this girl hired her own crew of henchmen that did her bidding, and in the process turned them against their own. So whatever the Indominus said to these raptors, it was enough to convince them to switch sides and hunt down the mercenaries, adding the word manipulative to the many words that describe this villain. This dinosaur didn't have a good upbringing. Upon birth, it said that this Indominus killed her sibling and was kept in constrained conditions her whole life, not allowed to leave her enclosure, artificially fed, which was against her instincts to hunt, and always invigilated, to the point that she eventually learned what this tracker was, which she then removed after she escaped. Before we place the Indominus Rex on our ranking table, let's first discuss another earlier hybrid creation. Number 3, the Scorpius Rex. The Scorpius Rex appeared in number 3, the Scorpius Rex. The Scorpius Rex appeared in season 2 of
What?
Pause.
Which frame?
49. 649.
I'm 650. Why did you pause?
Because I by mistake went higher than you.
Okay, so what are you going to say?
Wait. I need to fix my time to be exactly as yours. 650, right?
Another early
Yeah.
Just wait.
hybrid creation.
I have to do this.
Number 3, the Scorpius Rex. The Scorpius Rex appeared in season 2 of Camp Cretaceous.
Okay, I'm in 50.
650.
Yeah. 3.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Many people would say Scorpius versus Indom, but you know what I would say?
What?
Blue versus Scorpius.
Scorpius already won.
How?
It was because of Scorpius dumbness that Scorpius lost. Alone enough.
What about Scorpius versus Carno?
Scorpius.
I think Scorpius would actually be one of the most powerful dinosaurs in Camp Cretaceous if it was smart.
Yeah, that's true. That's
also
where
has
the Indom
ADHD.
and the Spino and Big E.T. beat him. Or-
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
And was portrayed as a creature whose raw instincts forged it into the villainous creature it became. Design-wise, it's a cool creature, but then again, according to Dr. Wu himself, it was a bit displeasing to the eye, but unique nonetheless. This animal is equipped with long limbs, a spiked tail with venomous quills courtesy of genes from a scorpion fish, and an interesting shortened snout filled with aberrated rows of teeth. Again, like the previous hybrid, this dinosaur's unique design allows this to rank high in terms of visual villainous appearance, and some bonus points for being engineered to be capable of reproducing using parthenogenesis. But how relentless was this animal? This will have to be discussed with the matter of intelligence. While it is true that this creature showed problem-solving abilities, it also showed signs of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, meaning that whatever it was doing, external factors would make it switch its attention and pursue other objectives.
It gets
Such as hearing other dinosaurs at a distance and
Yeah.
detecting burning objects were just a few things that distracted the Scorpius Rex from its task at hand. These mental ailments hinder this creature at ranking high in these two categories. However, this does not mean that this animal was not cruel at all. Remember, in the event that this creature did reach its objective and finally gets to inflict the killing blow, this creature will use terrorizing, ambushing methods to kill prey and mercilessly kill entire herds of herbivores. Did it enjoy the killing? Well,
Yeah.
we do see that at times the Scorpius Rex would slowly approach these kids and seem to get a kick out of seeing these beeps get cornered. This dino could have swiftly ended them right here, for instance, but instead took its time. So yes, we can say that this thing enjoyed this act, which gives it a boost in the villainous cruelty attributes. But what about its story? It's said that this animal was the very first hybrid
Blood.
created, and as a result of the early concepting, this animal
I just
would not
said
be as
yay,
polished
killing
genetically
blood.
as the later hybrids. These imperfections would be laid bare by this animal's unpredictable and hyper-aggressive nature, which was why it was put into cryogenic sleep before the events of 2015. Up next, we will evaluate a dinosaur that was actually a refined genetically engineered dinosaur and an extremely violent creature. But first, what is our ranking table looking like? Because the Scorpius Rex didn't score as high in both relentlessness and intelligence due to its mental ailments, its overall average ranks it slightly lower than the powerful Spinosaurus. Upon bringing the Indominus Rex into the mix, however, we see that this animal's high score in all 5 categories places it above both the Scorpius and the Spinosaurus in terms of villainous nature. Don't confuse this with physical power. These are villainous characteristics, which also include physical attributes. But will the Indominus Rex keep its #1 spot after we discuss the next 2 supervillains? Number 4, the Indoraptor. This is a dinosaur probably famous for one thing.
Frame?
9:45.
Yeah, what?
Who? You know how he's discussing who has the best villain features.
Yes.
I'm not talking about who was the most powerful one, but who was the best designed one, designed to fight humans.
The Indoraptor, of course. That thing is like.
I think the Indominus Rex.
Indoraptor.
No, Indom.
Look, the Indoraptor is smaller, agile, can kill humans easily, and it can go to tight, small spaces, and it
Yeah,
basically.
well, Indom was seen capable of taking on 4 raptors and 1 T-Rex. And if it wasn't for the Mosasaurus, he would have won.
And the same.
Also, the Indom is way better at destructive capabilities than the Indoraptor.
I thought you were saying about hunting humans.
Yeah, that's what destructive capabilities means that the Indom can take on larger amounts of people at a time.
I thought when you said DC, it meant destroying buildings.
Yeah, that's what. The Indom can destroy many humans at once, while the Indom can only take on like 2 at a time.
Somehow, when we are in frame 9:45, the video is 23 minutes long. Jesus.
Yeah. Also, the Indoraptor was very agile, even more agile than the Indom. But we saw that the Indom could take on many soldiers at a time, even manipulating raptors.
The Indoraptor.
So yeah, that's.
Hello?
What?
When are we unpausing?
Now, 3, 2, 1, unpause.
Probably famous for one thing, killing, or its acquired taste for it. But first, design. This creature was the next iteration of the Indominus line of hybrids. A more compact, fun-sized version of the Indominus Rex, but more deadly in the fact that this guy was a bioweapon commissioned to kill human beings. Its long, slender body with a quadrupedal posture allowed it to weave its way through tough terrains. Perfect senses, including echolocation, and razor-sharp weapons on its jaws and claws to spell doom on any unlucky victim. Oh, and bullet-resistant skin. Yeah, in terms of design, this guy reaches a near-perfect score. This animal would prove to get a bit obsessed with the concept of inflicting terror on its victims. The fact that this dinosaur kept chasing Maisie Lockwood around the house and obsessively stalking her says a lot about how messed up in the head this dinosaur really is.
Bruh.
I mean, come on, look at this, man. This isn't hunting. This is child abuse. But we do have to admit that this guy was extremely intelligent as well. So much that he was able to
abuse.
leverage deceit.
How can a
and it
dinosaur
seemed to
do child
enjoy it.
abuse, people?
In addition to that, this animal showed signs of advanced problem solving similar to what its predecessor possessed, and even expressive when it comes to its emotions. The only problem, however, is that all this raw brutality was given pause by this apparatus. That's right, this guy was also engineered to pay attention to this laser that was pointed at a victim. Once emitting an acoustic signal, this animal then attacks a target. A perfect example of how this animal's killer instincts were interrupted was in this scene. Before attacking Owen and Maisie, this Indoraptor had already determined that jumping here was not safe. But after Claire pulled up and pointed this laser at Owen, then the Indoraptor forgot all about it, ultimately putting it in a position where it would later fall and die. The Indoraptor had it all figured out, but the laser came in and erased all of that. It is because of this that we will have to penalize the Indoraptor when it comes to overall rankings, simply because this villain could be controlled. The Indoraptor had a similar backstory to the Indominus Rex, living in captivity for most of its life, except this guy seemed to go through a lot more mistreatment by his human captors, which then could explain why this particular dinosaur took his time to kill humans, as a form of revenge of some sort. We will now move on to the final and most robust dinosaur on this list.
Revenge, yeah.
Number 5,
Giga.
the Giganotosaurus. The Giga, according to the Jurassic lore, was one of the largest predators ever seen. The latest in this franchise's array of super predators, this animal measured... The latest in this franchise's array of super predators, this animal measured over...
Pause. Pause. What frame are you?
Which frame?
217.
I'm 218. What?
Can you
what
go?
do you want to
can
say?
you? No, because I was 2 ahead of you. Can you go back a frame so that we can be in the same frame and not cause any disturbance? Have you done it?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2.
Wait. What do you want to say?
Nothing. I just wanted to make sure our frames.
I want to say something.
Okay.
Who do you think would win in a fight? The Giga or the Spino?
In real life, the gig would win.
Yeah.
In
But in Jurassic World-
JW will be interesting.
But who do you like? Spino has arguably the more IQ in the two. Among the two, Spino has way more IQ. I feel like Giga only surpasses the Scorpius by a bit in the IQ section. Okay, unpause in 3.
over 50 feet in of super predators, making it the second longest theropod in the Jurassic franchise. Its design was interesting in that it's actually completely different from the real
Yeah,
life
I get in the wrong
Giganotosaurus
frame.
in both
Pause.
real life Giganotosaurus in both size and
Hello,
appearance.
pause.
This Giga featured
Pause.
an
Can we go to frame 12:28? You went too far.
12:28. Okay.
Yeah, you went too far. You left me.
You went too far.
Oh, I don't know who went too far.
Okay, done.
3,
3, 2, 1.
1.
size and appearance. This Giga featured an elegant set of osteoderms that decorated its back, beautiful striped body, and a majestic overall body build. It is the villainous attributes that we are going to have some trouble with. Unlike the other predators we have already covered, the Giga was actually
Yeah, it
portrayed
wasn't
as a
a villain.
dinosaur that would have behaved like any other predator.
Yeah.
It wasn't haphazardly killing everything in
wasn't
sight
a
like the Scorpius.
villain. It wasn't a
enjoying
psychopath.
the act of killing like the Indoraptor. It didn't kill for sport like the Indominus, and most definitely didn't seek other T-Rexes to kill like the Spino. Though, to be fair, the ancient Giga was actually seen to kill a T-Rex in the prologue, though this was most likely a simple territorial dispute. A clear win for
Why have you paused?
the Giga nonetheless. But it wasn't done out of spite. Upon meeting the crew, the Giga seemed to act like a normal predator. It sees food, well, it's gonna go out to eat it. Except the movie did this Giga dirty. If this exact situation took place in the Lost World, for example, at least half of these people would have been dead. Well, you could argue that the Giga may have been just playing with his food. There are parts that would leave you with your head scratching. Why isn't this Giga simply biting down on an easy meal? What the heck is he waiting for? Or the fact that almost 99% of predators would have easily detected or at least smelled humans standing 10 feet away. It's stuff like this that puts its intelligence to question. We'd like to imagine that the Giganotosaurus in this movie was not always this stupid, giving us good evidence of intelligence upon its final confrontation with the T-Rex. But it's this type of scene where you need to submit yourself as a villain, a bad guy, someone or something that will go out of the way to kill anyone, whether they're the good or bad guy. And the Giganotosaurus simply failed to do that here. This magnificent creature was just another predator who showed up at the wrong place at the wrong times, and was ultimately killed doing territorial predator things. We don't have much of a backstory for this particular Giganotosaurus, but what we do know is that this film had implied some prehistoric beef or rivalry between the Rex and the Giga, explaining that a long time ago, a Giganotosaurus miraculously spawned in the late Cretaceous and murked this T-Rex. So, how do all these dinosaurs fare in our villainous rankings? Because this dinosaur did not rack up enough points in the relentlessness, shrewdness, and cruelty categories, the Giganotosaurus will place 5th in our overall villainous rankings. This dinosaur had the potential to be a lot more, and it was equipped with everything it needed to cause calamity and destruction to this entire biome. But it didn't. A missed opportunity. Taking the 4th spot, we have a dinosaur whose mental ailments prevented it from fulfilling the atrocious acts it should have committed. A dinosaur that gets distracted too much to follow through its villainous plans, the Scorpius Rex. To its merit, however, this dinosaur's hyper-aggressive personality and brutal kill streaks allowed it to place higher than the Giganotosaurus. Had this dinosaur been in another show other than kid-friendly Camp Cretaceous, this dinosaur could have ranked higher on this list. Taking the 3rd spot in the table is a dinosaur whose relentlessness to chase a small group of humans throughout an island made this a thing of nightmares. Its vengeful nature, its epic design, and T-Rex killing trait ranks it above the Scorpius and...
What frame are you? Just check.
1542.
Okay, good. We're on the same frame. And next thing, who do you think will win now? Indominus or Indoraptor? Final bet. I like the
I think it's a pretty close matchup.
I love the Indominus, like it's my favorite villain, but
Arguably,
to be
I like
honest,
the Indoraptor
the
better than
Indoraptor is
Indominus Rex.
more bloodthirsty. It's more of
But the Indoraptor...
a psycho. But
no, without a doubt, the Indoraptor has more cruelty.
yeah.
Without a doubt, you can't argue with that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna think
Also, the
Indoraptor.
design arguably goes to the Indoraptor. But
I'm
if
going
we're talking
Indoraptor.
about
I have to.
armies, then
Even though I want to go for the Indom, but the Indoraptor's too
it's a
powerful.
tough choice.
Like, I'm going for
The Indoraptor was more dedicated in design.
Bloody.
Humans
It was more bloody.
bloody.
It was way more
It
bloody.
was also more cruel.
Yeah.
The Indom was way more cruel and its design was little bit better than the Indom now that I see.
Another thing,
Because
I'd say the Indom is my.
in the movie, the reason why the Indom was created isn't actually shown, but in the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the reason why the Indoraptor was created was actually shown.
Let me think about this. Let's think about this first, right? The Indominus Rex, yeah, he's my favorite. He's strong, he's powerful. Versus the Indoraptor, not our favorite. Very cunning, very intelligent, very bloodthirsty, and that bloodthirstiness would make him win.
Like the Indoraptor better than the Indom.
I like the Indom better than the Indo, but I have to go for the Indo. Yeah.
I think I'll vote for the Indo.
Okay.
Come on, we have to do this.
Giganotosaurus, the Spinosaurus, which leaves us with these two. Which of these will take the number one spot? Both the Indominus and Indoraptor showed exceptional levels of intelligence, a sleek and scary look, rich backstories, and bloodthirsty personalities. But because these are bioengineered, there is a trait that holds one of these dinosaurs back, and that is the Indoraptor. As explained earlier, the fact that this
No.
dinosaur is engineered to be able to be controlled by humans puts pause at whatever malevolent deed this dinosaur was about to
Yeah,
commit.
same.
Something that cannot be said for our number one, the Indominus Rex. Our uncontested winner successfully fills these
forgot about
categories,
that
giving us a
thing.
dinosaur that will be forever remembered as one of the most bloodthirsty killers of this entire franchise. And the
What frame?
Now that the video is over, let's discuss by our own. Who do you think we should get the number one in our own rank?
Okay. Let's discuss everything about it. Let's-
So the Scorpius will rank them separately. Our own thoughts. First, the Scorpion or the Indoraptor.
I'd
So
say,
the reason the Indoraptor is arguably better designed than the Scorpius is because the Indoraptor is the newest hybrid in Jurassic World, in the Jurassic World franchise.
hey, wait. There's something that I have to argue with Goji Center, cause they say bloodthirsty, not powerful. The Indoraptor's laser and the consciousness of the Scorpius, that would make it to be the. So they've gone to the powerful side, not the
The
bloodthirsty
laser
side.
thing was part of his weakness.
Yeah,
The weakness you
Not
have to use
blood.
for the Scorpius.
it was not a bloodthirsty thing.
Yeah, it was not a bloodthirsty thing, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It
So
is the same thing for the Scorpius as well.
for
If
me,
the Indoraptor lost its laser weakness, then it could be the number one, actually.
okay, let's cast your answer.
Yeah. Comment what you would rank them.
Yeah, comment down below. Okay.
Okay.
Who's your
that
number
will be
5?
it for this video.
Wait. We have to discuss for hours. Who's your number 5?
What?
Who is your number 5 in ranking? Mine is Giga.
Mine is also the Giga.
Number 4 in ranking?
It could be either Spino or Scorpius. The Scorpius was more bloodthirsty, but the Scorpius was more cruel, but the Spino was more bloodthirsty.
I have to go for Spino as my number 4.
I have to go for Scorpius.
Okay, last is the third place, which is
The number 3rd spot.
okay for me.
The
It's
number 3rd spot, I think it would be the
Indom.
the Indom.
Because as far as cruelty, the Indom isn't that big, but as far as strength, everything, power goes, I'd go for the Indom as number 1. But just
Yeah,
cruelty.
for bloodthirsty, the Indom ranks low, but for stats, I think the Indom would win.
Yeah. So I'm going Indom number 3. Now last two.
Number 2, I think it would be
Scorpius.
Oh, what would it be?
Scorpius.
Oh.
The Scorpius isn't as bloodthirsty as the Indoraptor.
So that makes it a weakness. I think the number 2 spot would be the Spino. By the way, this is not a biased claim.
Oh, he's biased.
I am not biased.
If I were biased, I would put Giga at top.
And the number 1 spot would be the Indoraptor.
Yeah, the Indoraptor's too bloody.
The Indoraptor is
But-
arguably also the best written dinosaur here.
Another thing is a bold claim, which is true from Goji Center. If it weren't for a kid-friendly TV show, Scorpius would have won. Let's not think about that thing. If it were in a movie, live action, Scorpius would have taken the gold.
Wow.
So a cartoon did a fantastic villain dirty.
Okay, that will be
It for the
this
video, yeah. Like and subscribe.
And also share,
Your
share, comment, whatever you can do.
comment down below how you would rank
That
this.
will be it for
How
this
would you
video.
rank this?
I already told you.
Not you, the viewers.
Alright,
You're too
The
stupid.
viewers, comment in this
Yeah.
video. What would you rank them?
Yeah. We have already.
Don't be biased, unlike some people.
Yeah. That person's name is Earthfox.
No. Okay, that will be it for this video. No more procrastinating. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.